Bottles of rum.
I'm sponging for rum. It's the gold
Set your eyes on the rich and raiding in the clothes. She be a lively lassie, she will.
No time round with old Bill, eh? Come on now, be a nice little pussycat.
Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Go on, Joe. Go with Mommy. Welcome to Treehouse.
Prince, Ernest, and Francis, their room. That's
Everybody wants to be. Everybody digs a sweet.
Big boat.
Paddle boat. Come on, paddle boat.
Come back over here. Another boat coming. I'm scared. No, that next car when he
Jared, did you ride the railroad?
really scared. Oh, you were scared? None of you were scared? Even when it went really, really fast? About.
Y'all were all brave, huh? Nobody was scared?
You're all big boys.
No. I get bigger.
You getting bigger, Jared? Did you ride the railroad? Did it go fast? Did it go fast? No? Yeah.
Real fast.
They go around circles?
Speeds up.
Did you raise your hands up in the air and yell? No?
Not loud.
Not too loud.
Not too loud?
Little tiny loud.
That.
Big boat.
We'll have to go on that again.
Jared, that's a big boat?
What's that? Power.
Big paddle makes it go.
What is that?
I was here, man.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Jared. Well, we're getting ready for the parade here. Kind of the highlight of the evening. Jared's out entertaining everybody. We have the parade here in just a little while, right down on the main street here. Honey, where is he? So like this when he gets over.
Oh, that was worse than snow. Stand back up.
Here's the start of the parade. A little pre-parade high school band here. another band.
and Daddy. Look at that boy, he loves the water. Hey, sweet Brandon. He's 8 months old. Only the second day he's gone swimming. Actually, I guess it's his third day. Oh, Daddy went under the water.
In the water, Daddy.
Daddy already went in the water. Come on, Jared. Come out here.
Jared, why don't you get out there?
Come on out here, Jared. Get your wings on.
Go swim to Daddy and Brandon.
Whoops.
Go, Jared, go. Show Daddy what a good swimmer you are.
Come on, swim today. Brandon just laid back.
Yeah. I think we're at the end of the tape. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Jared. Bye-bye. What's your name? Bye, Daniel. You know, I'm not sure if it was record. Well,
A little bit. Mr. Cool Dude, out here sunning, drinking a bottle. Man, oh man.
The life.
The life of Raleigh. Jared, what are you doing?
Oh, the train got it.
The Tonight Show.
From New York, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. Johnny's guests tonight are Joan Crawford, Rudy Valley, Tony Bennett, Mel Brooks, the Phoenix Singers, Skitch Henderson with the NBC Orchestra, and me. I'm Ed McMahon. Right now, let's welcome the fellow you waited 6 months to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is kind of an emotional thing for me because I've known about this show for a long time. And the newspapers and the magazines, and I've probably been interviewed 150 times in the last 9 months since I've known about this. As I say, you work up to it. We come over here this afternoon, we meet the guests that are on the show, and you get kind of charged up. I don't mean to be maudlin about it, but I know that tonight a lot of people, a lot of my friends are watching all over the country. And I only have one feeling as I stand here knowing that so many people are watching. I want my man.
Well, I made it through that first night with the help of Groucho Marx, Rudy Valley, Joan Crawford, Tony Bennett, and Mel Brooks. I could never have imagined I would walk through that curtain almost 5,000 times in 30 years.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
And now, here's Johnny.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you too. We are around the studio so emotionally high from last night's show, we have not come down yet. And I want to thank Robin Williams and Bette Midler for last night for giving us a next to closing show. They were absolutely sensational. This show tonight is our farewell show. It's going to be a little bit quieter. It's not going to be a performance show. And one of the questions that people have asked me, especially last month, is what's it like doing the Tonight Show? And what has it meant to me? Well, let me try to explain it. If I could magically, somehow, that tape you just saw, make it run backwards, I'd like to do the whole thing all over again. It has been just a hell of a lot of fun. As an entertainer, it's been a great experience in my life, and I cannot imagine finding something after I leave tonight in television that would give me as much joy and pleasure and a sense of exhilaration as this show has given me. It's just very hard to explain. Now, we don't want the show to be mawkish. This is it's a farewell show, and there's a certain sadness among the staff here, a little melancholy. But look on the bright side. You won't have to read or see one more story about my leaving this show. I mean, the press coverage has been absolutely tremendous, and we are very grateful. But, my God, I mean, the Soviet Union's didn't get this kind of publicity. The press has been very decent and honest with me, and I thank them for that, and that's about it. The greatest accolade, though, I think I received today. GE named me Employee of the Month. And God knows that was a dream come true. I don't like saying goodbye. Farewell shows are a little awkward, and I really thought about this, no joke. I thought, God, wouldn't it be funny, I thought, instead of showing up tonight, put on a rerun. NBC did not find that funny at all. Next question I get is, what are you going to do? Well, I really had not made any plans, but the events of this last week have helped me make a decision. I'm going to join the cast of Murphy Brown and become a surrogate father to that kid. I think that is the least I can do for wholesome family values. Now, during the run of the show, there have been 7 different United States presidents, and thankfully for comedy, there have been 8 vice presidents of the United States. Now, I know I've made a lot of jokes at the expense of Dan Quayle, but I really want to thank him tonight for making my final week so fruitful. Here is an interesting statistic that may stun you. When we started the show October 1, 1962, the total population of the Earth was 3,100,000,000 people. This summer, it is 5,500,000,000 people, which is a net increase of 2,400,000,000 people, which should give us some cause. More amazing statistic is that half of those 2,400,000,000 people will soon have their own late-night TV show. Now, originally NBC came and says, you know what we'd like you to do in the final show? We'd like to do a 2-hour primetime special with a lot of celebrities and a star-studded audience. And I said, well, I'd really prefer to end like we started, rather quietly, in our same time slot, in front of our same shabby little set. It is rather shabby. We offered it to a homeless shelter, and they said, no, thank you. I am taking the applause sign home, putting it in the bedroom. Maybe once a week, just turn it on. But we do have a VPI audience, a VPI audience? We should have had that, too. What we did, I asked the members of the staff...